Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Bilingual channel. I'm David, and today we're traveling through time to explore one of the most intriguing stories in history, the history of America.
Hi, viewers. I'm Emily, and I'm thrilled to join David in this journey. America's history is filled with pivotal moments, incredible achievements, and lessons that shaped the modern world.
Absolutely, Emily. To kick things off, let's talk about one of the earliest milestones in American history, the Declaration of Independence.
Great choice, David. The Declaration of Independence was adopted on July 4, 1776, and it declared the 13 American colonies independent from British rule. It was a bold statement of freedom and democracy.
Yes, it was written by Thomas Jefferson and is considered one of the most important documents in history. It laid the foundation for America's values of liberty and equality.
Another crucial event is the American Revolution. This was the war between the colonies and Britain from 1775 to 1783, fought to secure independence.
Exactly. It was a hard-fought victory with major battles like the one at Yorktown, where the British surrendered, marking the end of the war.
And once independence was achieved, the U.S. Constitution came into play. David, would you explain what makes this document so significant?
Of course, the U.S. Constitution, adopted in 1787, established the framework for the government and outlined the rights of citizens. It's the oldest written national constitution still in use today.
One interesting feature of the Constitution is the system of checks and balances. This ensures that no one branch of government, executive, legislative, or judicial, becomes too powerful.
Right, Emily. Now, fast-forwarding a bit, let's discuss the Civil War. This was a defining moment in American history, fought from 1861 to 1865 between the northern and southern states.
Yes, the Civil War was primarily about slavery and states' rights. The North, led by President Abraham Lincoln, sought to end slavery and preserve the Union.
Speaking of Lincoln, his Emancipation Proclamation in 1863 is another key moment. This declared freedom for enslaved people in the Confederate States, changing the course of the war and American history.
And after the Civil War, America underwent Reconstruction, a period from 1865 to 1877, aimed at rebuilding the South and integrating formerly enslaved people into society.
Exactly, but it was also a time of challenges as tensions persisted and civil rights for African Americans were met with resistance.
Moving into the 20th century, we have the Great Depression. This was a severe economic downturn in the 1930s that affected millions of Americans.
That's right, Emily. The Great Depression led to widespread unemployment and poverty, and it prompted President Franklin D. Roosevelt to introduce the New Deal.
The New Deal was a series of programs and reforms designed to provide relief, recovery, and reform during the Great Depression. It transformed the role of government in American life.
And let's not forget World War II. From 1941 to 1945, America played a major role in defeating the Axis powers and shaping the post-war world.
Yes, World War II also marked America's emergence as a global superpower. After the war, the Cold War began, a period of tension between the United States and the Soviet Union.
The Cold War lasted for decades and involved events like the Cuban Missile Crisis and the space race, but it ended peacefully with the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991.
Another transformative moment was the civil rights movement of the 1950s and 1960s. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. fought for equality and justice for African Americans.
The civil rights movement achieved significant victories, like the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which outlawed discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin.
Fast-forwarding to more recent history, America has faced challenges like the 9/11 terrorist attacks in 2001, which reshaped national security policies.
Yes, 9/11 was a tragic day, but it also united Americans and highlighted the importance of resilience and global cooperation.
Throughout its history, America has been a land of innovation, with advancements in technology, medicine, and space exploration.
Indeed, Emily, from the moon landing in 1969 to the tech boom of the 21st century, America has been at the forefront of progress.
And let's not forget about America's cultural influence, from jazz and rock and roll to Hollywood and literature.
That's a great point, Emily. America's diversity and creativity have made it a leader in arts and entertainment.
Before we wrap up, let's remind our viewers to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Bilingual channel for more engaging content.
Yes, and don't forget to check the description for definitions of today's key terms, like the Declaration of Independence and Civil Rights Movement.
Thank you all for joining us on this journey through American history. Until next time, keep learning and exploring the stories that shape our world.